Rosie R180. Yeah, it has. Mhm. I would say we have got to look out for Night Owl and I can't remember the other driver. Yeah, that's it. I was about to say I think it's between one of them two that we need to look out for tonight. Yeah. So the main people we really have to look out for, I'd say, is Law, L Plan, and Night Owl, because them two are going to be trying their hardest to try and outscore Night Owl to take the title to Brazil, our last race. Oh, and Law's got fastest lap at the moment, 1:17.336. Not bad at the moment from him. Oh. Oh, and yeah, Yorkies invalidated his lap. Oh, and Bidley's invalidated his lap. Oh, still says in the chat he can't he can't hear you. Hang on. No, we actually can't hear you. It's only me. It's only me they can hear on stream. I'm not talking to myself. I'm sorry to the guys watching this, but I'm just talking to myself.
I think I fixed it. Can we
I'll still wants you to come back.
or come back all? Ah, there I am. Yeah, my fault. I put the microphone output on
There we go. We can
monitor.
hear you now.
Yeah, I put it on monitor only, not monitor and output. So yeah, oopsie.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah. Should we talk about the standings? Well, it seems
Sure.
pretty much everyone has completed their first run, apart from Yorkie.
Oh, still said in the chat. It's all right.
Yeah, of course it's all right. It's always all right. What a little pookie he is. So for the World Tour Series, at the moment we've got Law in the lead, and he is ahead by, it looks like, 12 points from Night
Ooh.
Owl. So he's having a very good World Tour Series. He looks probably favourite to
Oh.
take the title. And other than that,
Shadows just said in the chat, I'm not lost.
he's not last, or he's I'm not gonna lie. I read that it says I'm not fast, and I'm really sorry, Shadows.
Oh.
But true, yes, you're not last, and you're not the fastest guy on the track.
Oh, and he's just called you out and gone, and that David.
Yeah. I would apologise, but I apologise for nothing. If you apologise on commentary, then you've gone too far. Well, okay. I can think of one or two people that might need to apologise for stuff they said on commentary. Looks like Michele's finally heading out.
Did you see my catchphrase redemption?
I did not see a catchphrase redemption either.
No, I didn't.
Interesting. Am I not?
Lexus has validated their lap. Michelo is on a out lap. Stiffmeister is about to start his. I did it when you first started and then you ended it.
Oh, right.
Oh, maybe.
Sorry.
Maybe that's why.
Good!
And Stiffmeister just invalidated his lap as he had a car in front of him that he nearly went into.
That is not ideal.
I don't know who that was. I believe that was... Oh, don't tell me that was Rare Winter.
Oh dear, that's not ideal from the Williams man. Although, to be fair, you really do have to pay attention out of the pit lane.
Oh, was it? No, I don't know if it was Brady's call as well. I have no idea. It was one of them two.
Who knows at this point? As one redemption I do see is redemption from Shadows for a drink for the both of us. So thank you very much. And I'll tell you what, as a special treat, the first drink's redemption.
Oh, that's nice.
If we can have...
Sorry, I just had to do a bit of ASMR there.
Alright, nice. Yeah, here's my ASMR.
Oh.
Right, quiet on the set, listen. Now, you probably didn't hear that well, Rosie, but I did that right next to the microphone. I really hope that came through. That is a nice tinny being opened. So cheers to you, Mr. Shadows.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone. If anyone did hear that, that would be lovely. I didn't.
Otherwise, I just looked silly, didn't I?
Yeah, you'd be lucky if anyone heard that.
Oh,
if you didn't, then poor David.
What has Lexus done? Has he binned it?
Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Lexus had terminal damage.
Oh dear, that is not ideal. well, having not seen it, I'm going to say it was either out of the Mr. Whippy corner or coming into the pit lane.
Oh, and Law's just improved his lap time.
Nearly into the 116s. That's crazy. As Michelo is starting... No, he's invalidated his lap. So I think he's only really going to get one shot from here. As loads of guys now on their second flying lap. We've got L-Plan coming to the end of Sector 1. He trails by 2 tenths and he's lost a tenth and a half through the first sector. As the yellows are out in Sector 3, that's cleared up now. So L-Plan needing to make a magnificent middle and last sector here to make up 4.5 tenths to get in front of Law. Bless you. That?
No, that wasn't a sneeze. That was very rude of you. That was a hiccup.
Oh, right. Not ideal. I missed L-Plan's sector time there, but I assume if he is still down... Oh, Cruz! Where's that come from?
What's this lap? What's this lap from Cruz?
That is absolutely shocking.
David didn't know what to say there then.
No. Yeah, where's he pulled that from? Little tryhard.
Maybe he was saving. Maybe Cruz was saving that lap.
Yeah. Shadows had an incident. Oh no, wait, he's on his in lap. How is the Bidley doing? Oh, he's been blocked by the Alpine. That is fucking shite. And let's not have that on stream. Michelo back in the pits. L-Plan is coming back in. Shadows. Also coming back into pits. Oh, God. I think we've got a bit of downtime here, Rosie. So let's talk a little bit about this man here, Cruiser. He's really not had the best of seasons here at FPRL. He's only scored 7 points in the entirety of the World Tour.
Aww, poor Cruiser.
There you go. You got the sympathy vote.
He does try his best though.
Yeah, he does. He does sometimes. Yeah, and he really is going to be looking for some decent points tonight. He is, despite only scoring the 7 points, he is still P5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, P7. Which ain't too bad considering, well, he's only scored 7 points in the past however many races. Not ideal.
Tonight is a confidence booster. Been shocking this season.
Yeah. And as always, you can rely on Cruiser to be in the chat.
Where's Cruiser Dog?
Cruiser Doggo.
Cruiser Doggo.
Do you think if Cruiser's dog could talk, do you think it would have a Scottish accent?
Probably. What do you think Cruiser Dog would say if he could say his first words? What would it be?
Probably something.
I would laugh. I would laugh if it was like David.
That would just be too cute. It would be a very it's odds on to be the deepest Scottish accent you've ever heard.
Scotland forever.
But yes, there is one word that is infamous with Scottish people, and I won't repeat it on stream. But yes, Cruiser, it is that word.
It'd be so cute just to hear Cruiser Dog just speak for the first time.
It would not be cute to hear him say that word, though.
No.
Oh dear, there's big carnage coming up ahead with drivers in and out of the way. Hopefully Law manages to navigate them.
Oh, and we've had a redemption in the chat from still commentator or impersonator. We need to see your Scottish accent, David.
Okay, fair enough. Before we go into that, and I will do it, I'm not going to Gary on you. Just have a look at Loy's flying through this lap. He was a 10th up in Sector 1. I don't know what he was in Sector 2. But now into Sector 3. He is looking mighty. I mean, I can do a Scottish accent. I just don't know what to say. I guess...
Just give him a catchphrase or something.
There's been a
murder.
Law. Oh, he's broken the law, laddie. And into pole position he goes.
Just give him an English word, and then he'll just try and say it in Scottish.
Yeah. What is the stupidest word you think would sound, well, stupid in Scottish?
Don't know about that one, actually.
Anyway,
while we are speaking, no, still. And while we are speaking, Nightbot has put in a link to our Discord server if you want to join, and if you're interested in racing F2 cars on a Saturday, jump into our F2 server. And Tidjum has subscribed with Prime.
Bosh, 21 months. Cole Palmer is indeed massive. So the Chelsea fans say. Cole Palmer is massive. There you go. Bosh. And Rare Winter retires into pits.
Rare Winter.
More leader stayed P3 with that, and we are waiting on the Bidley to finish his animation coming into the pits. It's a long animation. There you go. Alright, so there you have it. Qualifying is Jova.
I thought Cruiser had it there, then taking pole, but Law managed to sneaky go into the 116s.
Yep, and he gets pole position by just under 0.2 of a second. Going further down the grid, there's 3 drivers not setting a time. Yeah, so there you go. 3 drivers out of time. Collect Words wants to know why Shitstick's not racing. I don't know, but I know he's had a bit of a poo day, ads, so I can only assume it's something to do with that. I'm sure you're aware. Right, here we are loading into the race. Nice and sunny is what we want to see.
At least no one's readying up though, like Tier 3 race. Oh my god, that was horrible.
Yeah. Also, what's horrible is you ads. Don't be mean. Turn 1's going to be interesting. I don't know where to brake, and I can't see it either. I'll tell you what. Roll your car in. Just don't accelerate up to the braking zone. Just sort of roll your car in and then react to other people. And that's how you avoid incidents at turn 101. Also, don't be on the inside.
How many people am I taking out bets in now? No one. Try not to. Try not to take anyone out.
I believe in you, Shadows. 0. As we get a drinks redemption from the Piggly. Who once again is doing his very best to get rid of his absolutely immense number of channel points. and
he's also nominated a catchphrase. Yeah. I'm not gonna read that out.
I mean, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I got Bunda ICL. Is that how you say that? Means... I care less?
No, I thought that means I couldn't care less.
I care less. I couldn't care less. Whatever.
What's going on in the chat? Well done, Brad. Found some pace.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, and Bunda. Here we go. Here's Gary.
Big Butson again. You other brothers can't do that. Anyway, moving on.
Gary's in the chat.
Yeah.
Where's my hi David? Where's mine? Hi Rosie.
Well, people would be a bit weird to say hi David to you because it's kind of not your name. Formation lap on its way as Johnny B has immediately been disqualified from the sesh. Fantastic.
Oh dear.
Shadows is now in cockpit cam as well, so big yikes.
Oh my god. Everyone, watch out for this Red Bull. Shadows, please.
Yep. I'm not quite sure what Johnny's been disqualified for then. Because usually if you hit someone else, you're both disqualified. Is it because he didn't move? Or... Oh, his wheel stopped working. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully...
I was about to say, nothing's been on the right race director, so it must have been his wheel.
Yeah, well, he might have reversed. Yeah, that's a good point, Steely.
Shame I'm not racing quite good at this track.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that? Garai. Right, yeah, here's your order. I ain't going for him. There you go, you can all see him. Bish bash bosh. Not a good qualifying for the McLaren team.
And there's an interesting type of tyres though, David. There's a mixture of people. There's a mixture of people on the softs. A lot more people are on the hards, and yeah.
Yeah.
And then loads of people on mediums.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone just said in the chat, David, I can't see them, mate. I'm visually impaired.
Fair enough. We don't discriminate here at FPRL. You too can win the Tier 1 title if you're visually impaired. So, yeah, big ups.
And nice Nigel said, I'm going to go no assists, even though I'm already run it to get Tier 3.
Bosh.
And top 5 finish will be a great result for Brad, and congratulations to him as he's passed his driving test yesterday. Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Bread. As we wait for the lights to go out, and they have. This is the most awful camera angle in the world.
Yeah, can we please get... There we go. Can we please get another camera angle? And yeah. Law's gone straight ahead, followed by Cruiser, and there seems to be more carnage coming from the back.
I mean, to be fair, everyone seems to have got through so far, so not too bad.
Yeah. No virtual safety because at the moment...
Plenty of cars on the grass there. Turn 5.
Thought there was going to be one then.
yeah, it all looks nice and calm at the front. Shadows is in P5. What a start he's had.
And there's a bit of content at the back for P12 with Diamond Douchey.
Ooh, contact between Michello and Bidley nearly there. And Douche is going to have to settle in behind Yorkie, who's not had a... Yorkie's had a pretty good start, and Diamond Douche has not. So, let's see.
Lost it fastest that time.
And he has gone. Cruiser is going backwards on those softs. One mistake can ruin it, and More Leader 1.4 seconds behind, but he does have the tyre advantage at least for the next few laps. As we move down, having a look at Rare Winter fighting with Bread is Cool. Like I said, we know that Daddy-O is in the chat. Watching these guys go at it once again. Both...
Still said in the chat, come on, Cruiser.
Yeah, Cruiser's had a bit of a rocky start, but he seems to have cemented himself currently in P4. He does need to watch out, make sure he keeps in DRS range of Night Owl in front, and Night Owl in front is on the hard tyres. It just shows how much pace this guy has, and he will be looking to... Ooh, I thought Cruiser's coming to the pits already. Lap 2. Then into the pits is that front wing damage, as there's a move from Bread is Cool on Shadows, and that is going to be easy as you like into turn 1.
He's gone onto medium tyres, Cruiser has.
Is that a wing change as well?
I didn't see a wing change, I only saw... and Rare Winter and L Plan are going side by side, and then there's like Mikel is catching up as well.
Yep, it's heating up here in the midfield. We've got Biddle right on the back of Michello, and he looks like he's looking for the inside, nearly into Mr. Whippy, or he doesn't quite have the straight line speed to do it. So, Biddle had a massive slide there through Mr. Whippy, and he is losing positions left, right and centre to Lexus and Diamond Douche. Lexus has gone up the inside, but Douche has hung it around the outside now into whatever turn this is. There's plenty of wheel banging going on there, but they both get out of it. Oh, Bedley's gone wide, and he's collected 2 of them. Oh no! Just got a wheel on the grass and collects a couple of cars. Can't really much be said once he's lost the rear end there. And yeah, that is cost a load of drivers a load of time, and that means for Cruiser at least he won't be last anymore as Stiffmeister comes straight into the pits.
It's a good start at the moment. No safety cars.
Unless Rosie has just jinxed it.
Hope not.
And here we go. The battle for the lead around the outside goes
and it's
More Leader.
Three wide between Michello and Diamond Douchey.
Who really messed up there in the second part of Mr. Whippy, but not as much as Rare Winter. Rare Winter's dropping backwards. What's happened to him? Does he have damage? He looks fine as he looks to collect himself and go again. Oh, a little bit of lag going on there, or just assume that's on our part as we come onto lap 5 and in the lead.
And there's yellow flags. There was yellow flags. Sector 3.
And they're all gone. couple more drivers in the pits. So Biddle and Lexus both come into the pits. Obviously having damage from the lap before, opting to not risk the penalty and come straight in. They both waited a lap, and let's see how much that could have cost them. But I'll tell you what, Stiffmeister has come out at the back and he's got hards on. I think the plan initially will be to try and go to the end, but I really don't think the hards are going to last until the end of this race. Tyre wear pretty good as we see Yorkie up the inside of Shadows into Mr. Whippy, and he's going to have DRS for the second part. Shadow's going to try and come back with a little bit of ERS, but he, as you can notice, he's low on fuel. He is running negative fuel right now. You see in the telemetry there the yellow fuel icon, so he's going to have to do some lift and coast at some point.
And Dynamo Dan just got a penalty for multiple warnings, and it looks like at the moment with the top three, the gap between all of them is not like very close now, as it looks like Night Owl looks like he's trying to catch up to Law.
Is this... On what planet is that 1 second gap? What? Oh, it's gap to leader, idiot.
I was about to say, your I thought your stream was wrong then.
Yeah, no, I literally just swapped it onto gap to leader just to see how they're going as Shadows gets the move back done on Yorkie, and up the inside looks Bread into Mr. Whippy. It's not quite doing good driving from both of these guys here, and Bread is going to have another look with the ERS and the DRS into the right-hander, and plenty of room given. Good racing from these guys. Yorkie, I happen to know, multi-talented. Not only does he race well on F1, he also scores banging hat-tricks. As is a
Michello and Railwinter.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. Perhaps local yellow's out and there's contact onto them. I don't know. But Rare Winter into the pits then, off those soft tyres. Could there be damage for the Williams driver? We'll find out momentarily. Well,
Rare Winter had a collision with Mikel, and they've had severe. And that's when Mikel got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Rare Winter.
Yeah, we'll have to find what that one's all about. But Michelo had a fantastic start as the time penalties start to come in. Now, 2 in quick succession there. We are only on lap 7, so hopefully those guys can rein it in just a little bit. Oh no. Oh, Rare. Bread was the boss in Tier 3 though. Yeah. I would boss Tier 3 too if I... Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, a valid point. As Lexus retires. Where's that? Oh, he's lost it out between turn 6 and turn 7. And that is a safety car. It's going to be our first safety car of the night. Into the pits straight away comes Bread. Is cool. Now, still 23 laps to go. 22 now, of course, for the lead car. And that still, in itself, a very, very long way to go on the hard tyres. But everyone from P3 downwards opting to pit. More Leader has come out on the mediums. He's going to probably look to do a medium and then pit another time towards the end. Maybe a medium soft run from this point, and he should be able to do that. No problemo.
Indeed.
Let's go to the intermission screen. Why not?
Gosh. Don't know, your choice. Piggle for the can't even speak. Piggle for ooh. When was oh, that is a good one. Justice #justice for Steel. What do you need justice for? Oh, and Law got a 5-second penalty because whoever the car behind him nearly tried overtaking him in the pits. So when I can't even remember what I've just said now. Oh yeah, that's it. Law when I think when Law went into the pit lane, he nearly had a car overtaking him into the pits. That's why he got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh.
Did. Sorry! Sorry! David dead. David fixed. Sorry.
David, come back.
David, come back. Do, 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 do.
And Steele was a massive fan of you. He's like, OMG, hi.
Yeah. Me and Steele, we got a connection.
David
that
is
connection
good.
is mostly me assisting him goals on pro clubs. So Lexus bins it and brings out the safety car. We're now on lap 10, and this should be the last lap under safety car. As Michello pits once again. Is he going to come out in front of Bidley? I think he is. Well, it could be close. Yeah. Ooh.
It's a mutual relationship, David.
I think he got him before the end of the pit lane. No, he had to give it back. Fair enough. There's a nice effort there from the Biddles. Lexus DNF on his 200th race. Read all about it. Crypto TJ, you're so mean. And Steele puts him in his place. Doesn't finish anything. There you go. Here, it's the continuation of the pro clubs, controversy in the chat. So just let them guys get on with it. As safety car will be in this lap. I am going to quickly mute myself. And we're back.
And we're back.
So Moore Leader then is going to be setting the pace in Sector 3 for this restart as the safety car peels into the pits. Moore Leader coming around the second to last corner, taking a wide line, maybe looking to get back on the accelerator, looking where he can catch Shadows out. And it looks like he has done. Yorkie has not fallen for it at all. And that gap already up to 6.5 tenths into turn 1. Shadow's keeping it nice and clean on the hard tyres. He needs to keep contact with more leader in front. And, and at the same time look after his tyres. You can see his fuel situation seems to have resolved itself. A safety car will do that. So, looks like everyone's got away nice and cleanly then, Rosie. And here is something that we're probably used to seeing in Tier 2. The McLaren drivers, both together, both near the back of the grid. Such is my luck, as Michelo looking to go past Dynamo Dan. And I'm sure they won't fight this too much. No, he lets him go.
I was about to say that was really close between the two McLaren drivers, and Michelo and Stiffmeister.
Yeah, nice and close. All across.
And Rare Winter looks like he is going to try and make a move there on Diamond. Oh, that was a bit late there from Rare Winter, and Diamond Douchey gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, what's gone on there then? Did Law have an incident? Or is it Night Owl?
Oh, and Night Owl. Night Owl's just got a penalty.
Law is dropping
what happened
down.
there?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there, but Law is dropping all the way down into P15.
Oh. That is
messy.
not good. That's not good on the race director. Night Owl's had lots of warnings. And Johnny B had a collision with Law. And Yorkie got corner cutting.
Interesting. I can't help but feel like Night Owl got several warnings at once for going off at turn 4. Because, you know, that's a bug that's existed in this game in the Codemasters games for 2 years, and they fixed it last year and they brought it back this year. Just for the shits and giggles. And that is confirmation Law then in the pits, serving his 5 seconds, getting a new front wing for that missing end plate. We've got Rare Winter getting passed by Diamond Douche into turn 5. And Michelo's taken his chance to go up the inside into turn 6. Rare Winter nearly losing it on the exit there, but gathers it well. And he is now gonna be right on the back of Michelo, burning that ERS to try and get alongside. And there was not room given there, and Johnny is out, and that is a big crash, and that is 3 drivers out. And
that was dirty.
Yes.
3 drivers.
I don't know why
3 drivers out at once.
And that is going to be a
take it, bid.
Oh dear. Well then, at least this saves Law's bacon.
So Michelo had a collision with Rare Winter.
Yep.
And yeah, Dynamo Dan is out as well. So that is now 12 drivers we've got left. And Michelo is in the pits.
Yep, getting a brand new front wing. Very lucky to have not DNF'd as well. I'll tell you what, that is saved Law's race.
For a minute, I thought that was another Williams. Then I didn't know if that was Rare Winter.
No, Rare Winter definitely on the back of a scooter on his way back to the paddock. Presumably swearing a little bit, cursing the McLaren driver still out there in P11.
My God.
Yeah. That was it was hard racing for definite. And yeah, well, you saw what happened. Law is going for this. I don't know whether he knows that he might want to be looking after these tyres.
So sad that I don't have access to Tier 2 chat. I'd want to see what is happening at the moment. I bet there's a lot of drivers getting mad at each other now.
I'll tell you what. Shall we have a little insight?
I bet it's all kicking off a bit. I can't even see it, so David, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, not really.
Oh, Gary just said nothing.
Yeah, not much.
Fair enough.
Yeah, nothing to stress.
Fair enough. And some drivers have decided to go into the pits.
Yeah, Mikel's got.
Most drivers are now on the. Yeah, most drivers are now on the medium tyres, and 4 drivers are on the hards.
Yeah, so Michelo has put on 4-lap-old medium tyres, which is not ideal. They will not get to the end of this race. So you could be a little bit stuffed when it comes to tyres.
And Nigel has redeemed a safety car question for you, David.
Well, them's the rules, so Piggle, fire away with your question. Better be quick though, because the safety car's in this lap. And Steely's. Alright, you're teaming up on me now. We've got to answer it in an Irish accent, right?
Would you rather see City somehow find guilty of 115 or Luton relegated to League One?
Would I rather see City somehow found guilty? I mean, what? That's.
It's got Irish
I'm sure that's not what he meant. I would rather see. I would rather see City found guilty on all 115 counts. You know. Indeed, you fucking have worded that in a horrific way, Steely. But I tell you what,
oh my God.
It's a cracking accent I've put on, isn't it? Sound like what's her face from? Have you ever seen Father Ted?
Oh yeah.
The lady's name that is. Oh, go on. Oh dear. And yeah, we are underway again. Yorkie is leading the pack from Shadows in P2. More leader in P3. He's going to be a great benefactor of this incident full race thus far.
Imagine if they asked you to do this whole comms in an Irish accent.
I could imagine it, and I would imagine after a while it would start hurting.
Law's retired.
Oh, Law. Law has binned it at Mr. Whippy, so that has huge implications on the title then. Night Owl could very much win the entire thing. Let's just have another double check standings then. Night Owl is on top and he is 12 points clear of Law. So if Night Owl scores 5 points.
Oh, and Stiffmeister had a collision with Law And so did Michello.
Yep. Oh, I'll tell you what, Night Owl, that was not the best move you'll ever see. Pushes Bread is Cool onto the off track, or off track as normal people says.
Yeah, that's just giving Bread is Cool a penalty.
Yeah, and that is not ideal from the Williams driver. Now being attacked by this Ferrari driver here. Cruiser breaks late into Mr. Whippy and gets that move done. That is how you do it there. Take note. No specific driver at all.
What a move. I'm telling Locker and Trackle.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell Locker. Absolutely. That will make his holiday. I know he's in Turkey, but that will make his week, seeing that move from Baku's. When will David's safety car sponsor return, please? I mean, that was not a safety car question, but if we get another safety car, I promise I will do the sponsor.
Don't comms one now. Don't comms curse a safety car. I
mean, I'm pretty sure I'm so out of practice that I don't have the capacity to cause a safety car. Which is almost egging it on. That's almost made it a certainty. As if Revengezilla would come in here himself and declare there needs to be a safety car.
Night Owl and Shadows going at each other. And L-Plan and Yorkie. L-Plan is now taking P2. And there's caution in Sector 3.
Is that Bread is Cool? Has had a little bit of an incident. Oh, big crash! Big crash at the bottom of the hill.
Bidley and Diamond Douchey.
Oh, fuck's sake, Bidley.
Oh, look at them two.
Bit of miscommunication between the guys there.
And Billy gets a 5-second penalty.
Quite rightly too.
Well, on that note, there's only a few people that have not got penalties.
Yeah.
Michello, Shadows.
Oh, he'll be
L-Plan, and Bidley's tired.
So everyone gets a point. Why not? Everyone gets a one. Right, so we have 10 and a bit laps to go. Night Owl keeps the position ahead of Yorkie for the moment. Yorkie doing very well to hang on those 11-lap-old hard tyres. He's got Shadows right behind him. Is he going to look for the outside? Oh, that is a big squeeze from the Alpine.
Oh, and L-Plan nearly looking like he was going to make a move there on More Leader.
Yeah, the gap.
With DRS enabled.
L-Plan nearly losing it out of the last corner.
He made a mistake. He made a mistake there. Oh, and there's a spin at the back, and that was Stiffmeister.
Yes, Stiffmeister has had an incident, and that means that, well, Yorkie is, he's in P4 and he looks a little bit out of the reckoning at the moment. Night Owl is breaking away and looking to start hunting down these guys at the front, no doubt. Cruiser right behind Yorkie. Yorkie goes horrifically wide, has a massive moment, gets himself a time penalty for the trouble, and Cruiser now right on the back as Bread is Cool also racking up those time penalties. Cruiser going to look for the inside at Mr. Whippy. It's contact, and round goes Cruiser, and Shadows is out. Shadows, no. Oh God, no passing into Mr. Whippy, like ever. This shouldn't happen. And Shadows.
It's a virtual safety car.
So unlucky, the driver caught up in the action.
So now we've got 9 drivers left.
It's not a full safety car. I can't claim that. And
well,
it is...
people are in the pits.
Yeah. I'm not going to make a comment as Diamond Douche in P9. It's at the very least, Shadows is getting a point. As, yeah, there you go. Have you missed turn 2? Tier 2. Shadows? No. quite frankly. And it's still technically the virtual safety car, but I think we are about to end the virtual safety car.
You should be.
Yeah, there you go. The ERS being burned. Oh,
and bread is cool. It's a drive-through penalty.
That's not ideal for
the boy. Nope. And he's currently in P9 and there's caution in sector 3 and that's more leader.
Oh, more leader. And does he have damage? We will find out when the camera angle changes.
It doesn't look like he's got front wing damage.
So he will carry on. Yorkie then pitting for softs onto that VSC.
And cruises P3.
Yep, and as we get towards the end of this race, let's take a look at the penalties that people have been accruing across the race. Of course, El Plan out in front. He is on no penalties. Night Owl right behind him on a whole 6 seconds. So that kind of takes the pressure off El Plan just a little bit. As Cruiser in P3 only has 3 seconds, but he is, of course, 7 seconds back. More leader.
Shadow says in the chat he was on for a podium because of pens.
Yeah, and that is why I am a very sad panda.
Aww.
And yeah, big Fs. Big Fs in chat. As Night Owl makes the move on El Plan. Does he? No, El Plan comes back at him.
Shadows is redeemed a commentator catchphrase.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, there is only one word to describe what happened to Shadows. And yeah. Good or not good. Good. Not good.
And at the moment we are on lap 23 of 29. Stiffmeister just got a penalty for multiple warnings and McKello sits the fastest that time and Stiffmeister has retired. So now that's 8 drivers left.
To be fair, I'm not quite sure why you'd retire at this point unless you just didn't want to race.
No. And Shadows in the chat says El Plan is all over the place.
Yeah, and looks like Night Owl may be a little bit hesitant to overtake.
I thought El Plan had damage there.
Let's have a look. Coming into the last sector, he looks pretty clean. As Night Owl will sit in behind for just a little longer. I don't know if he's going to even bother trying to overtake. It's going to be a monumental effort to get past and get the gap at this point in the race. So yeah, maybe just a little bit of consolidation.
Oh, and Diamond just getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Yep, and Michello now up to P5, and I tell you what, this man could get a podium here. He is on fresh softs. Well, fresh-ish softs. And
the only people that have not got penalties is Mikello and L-Plan.
Yeah, and that could become big. So it means, in theory, he is
Oh,
just...
and L-Plan and Night Owl have just gone side by side, and Night Owl takes pole at the moment.
Yeah, L-Plan has been serving a little bit, saving a little bit of the battery, but is it going to be enough for him to be able to slingshot straight back past? We'll find out. Going a little bit wide on the penultimate corner there. And that's going to kind of ruin his line for this last one. And he's not going to be able to make the overtake here. And not quite
He's going to
close
save,
enough, but reeling him in.
He's going to save some of his battery though, David, and he's got DRS now. Oh, and I think Night Owl made a little mistake there.
Again, L-Plan opting to stay behind for the moment. Oh, big tank slapper there out of turn 4 for L-Plan. But it doesn't matter, he needs to stay relatively close as Cruz has picked up another time penalty. And that is not
Cruiser.
ideal. And that is going to pretty much cement Mikello in P3.
Oh, Cruiser could have got P in the near the podium.
He could. Jesus, L-Plan really wrestling that car, or lagging the car, either way. And yeah, getting back past Night Owl, and it's looking like these guys quite fancy a fight up to the finish. I'm not too sure how many.
Well, as it stands at the moment, Night Owl, Yorkie, and Cruiser have all got 6 second of penalties, and Mikel really needs to try and keep that gap between him and Cruiser if he really wants to get good points.
Yeah, and he's only really 4 seconds away from potential P2. I don't think, with the cars in front of him, I don't think that is going to happen. Maybe if he had clear track, it would have. As Diamond Douche slowing down on the straight for some reason. Not sure why. But letting Bread is cool pass.
And Mikel's only had 1 warning for exceeded track limits. So he really doesn't want to get any more warnings. Otherwise, he's going to get a penalty.
He could indeed, and what I will bring up is the gap to leader and the penalties. Again, Mikello.
As we do approach lap 26 of 29, David, it's going to be really close between L-Plan and Night Owl.
Yep, and you could see him go again here, maybe into turn 3. Night Owl getting a decent drive out of the exit, and L-Plan not bothering burning. Oh, Cruiser. Burning any of that.
What's going on now, Cruiser?
Yeah, Cruiser's he's clocked out.
L-Plan really needs to get this move done on Night Owl.
I mean, does he? 6 seconds of penalties.
Or is he just gonna sit back and wait? No, he's going for it.
Yep, and Night Owl knows better than to fight it too much. Going into that corner, no point risking a decent P2. As Diamond Douche picks up yet another 3 seconds, and he is gonna be jumped straight back into the lead of the penalties. Not that that's something you want, but never mind. It's what he's got. And if he can't come first on track, he can come first in penalties. Bosh.
Indeed there, David.
Yeah, so 2 laps to go in the race. Could anything happen? Probably not.
No, probably not. Just L Plan at the moment really needs... I know because of Night Owl's got penalties, he really just needs to keep it there for a few more laps, even if Night Owl does make that move on L Plan. Just really needs to keep going, really.
Yeah, needs to keep it pointing in the right direction, not make any stupid risks.
Oh, and Night Owl's really trying to fight there.
Yeah, and there goes Michello past Cruiser, of course, a bit of a formality anyway.
And they nearly went side by side there.
And this would indeed, I think this, so that would be a P2 for Night Owl, that would be 12 points, so that would put him at 132. That could see him win the title tonight, I tell you. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will see him win the title tonight.
And what's the gap between Michello and Yorkie? Will it be enough for Michello to get P3?
Yeah. 6 seconds. So, yeah, on the last lap, are we going to see fireworks from these guys? Will Night Owl just try to bring home the glory?
Well, they're going side by side.
L Plan knows better. He knows better.
L Plan knows what to do.
Yeah, that's fine. You go ahead. You got a penalty. I ain't. Off you go, laddie.
TJ said Night Owl has to outscore Law by 4 points and Law's in the garage.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And the 2 drivers are about to cross the line, and Night Owl's gonna cross the line, but L Plan is going to win because of penalties, and Yorkie will take P4 because of penalties, and Mikkel will get P3.
Yeah, there's more drivers come across the line. More leader pips Cruiser by half a second to P5. Of course, penalties suck. And across the line in spectacular fashion comes Bread is Cool, and that leaves Diamond Douche to come home in P8.
What a race. Cruiser says
shit race.
6 warnings in 1 corner. Can I
he
uninstall
went off at turn
early?
4, at a guess. Unless it wasn't all in one go. Well, there you go. L Plan sitting on the top step, I believe, with an Estonian flag. Big up the L Plan. As Night Owl with the Aussie flag in P2. Michello in P3. Yorkie takes P4. More leader. P5. Cruiser in P6. Bread is Cool taking home some good points in P7. P8 is the Diamond Douche. P9 Stiffmeister, and unlucky man on the game tonight is Shadows. He will at the very least pick up a soul point. And there's everyone else. So there you go. Bish bash bosh. Blah.
Bosh.
Yeah, if someone could press ready up, that'd be lovely.
Bosh.
Incidents. Look at all these incidents. I'm
Someone
potentially
please
helping.
ready up.
I'll tell you what, I am potentially helping someone getting... Oh my god, look at all the... Lap 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Cruiser got 5 warnings in 1 lap. That is that's special. That is. Yorkie also looking like he's got a double track limits warning. This is actually being really helpful to the guys who might have
a lot
forgotten.
of incidents.
Yeah, not ideal. Well, Bread is cool. They're also seemingly falling victim to turn 4. That's 4 track limits in quick succession, it seems. So we haven't seen the end of potential track limit, the final whatchamacallit results. You say that, Michael, but it doesn't matter if Law's going to get a penalty because he didn't finish the race. Also, you're getting a penalty for taking out whoever it was. Can't remember who. Yeah. I don't know if you invited anyone to the party, Rosie, by the way.
I couldn't invite anyone yet until I was in lobby. But who is it that I'm inviting?
Oh, I tell you what. Okay, Night Owl. I can't remember who else. Night Owl, Michello, and I can't remember. L Plan. If they can join, if they can't join, then great.
Well, everyone's left the lobby, so I can't invite anyone.
Recently played with is a thing.
Yeah, I don't have anyone of them. Well, Cruiser says he wants an invite.
I mean, we can invite.
Paul Cruiser wants an invite.
And where's Night Owl? Where is Night Owl? There he is. Is he going to join the party?
Somewhere on your friends list.
Cruiser. Well,
Cruiser? Mikhail's joined.
Yep. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
No.
Just a second, Mikhail. I might have to turn you up a bit.
Yeah, like full volume, David.
You can laugh all you want, Rosie, but you're the one doing the interview, so... Where is Cruiser? Let's get Cruiser in.
Yay!
Where is Cruiser?
Get Cruiser in.
Oh, for God's sake, I can't find him. He's on my friends list. There he is. Invites by. Bop.
Yay! Come join us, Cruiser.
Yeah, but while we wait, Rosie, do you want to give Michello a quick interview?
Yes, I will. Please talk us through your qualifying and race, please, sir.
Okay. So basically, I started with being a few minutes late because I had some other things I needed to do before the race. So I tended to them, and then first lap.
Fair enough.
Not optimal. And yeah, the first lap would put me on like P3, I think, at least at the moment. And I knew there was so much more potential in that lap, and there was a lot of mistake, etc. So I went for the second lap at the end. Basically, I tried to prep my lap, and I was overtaken in third sector by Diamond and my teammate for tonight, the other McLaren. So they ruined my preparation, and as well they ruined the fact that I started my lap too close to the other McLaren, and he was basically too 2 or even 3 seconds slower per lap. So the lap that I was going to put on pole, it was like 16.4, 16.3, was ruined because I caught up to him, and yeah. So I had to start with my only invalidated lap from the back. That's how the quali was done.
Fair enough. And looking forward onto our last race, is that a good track of yours, or what would you say?
Do you mean the Australia, or do you have any other race in the future? I don't understand your question to you there.
Oh, so I said we've got Brazil next as the last track.
I will see. I may be doing it because it could be a good preparation for my last race in the season in PMO. So I'll think about it. So thank you for the information. I'll try to remember. But yeah, I don't think I've yet, like in recent times at least. Yeah, I don't recall me racing Brazil like with preparation and etc. So I can't say really.
Fair enough. Anything from you, David?
Nothing particular other than obviously well done coming back tonight, and obviously in a great car, getting some good points on the McLaren team. I'm sure whoever is in that team will be very happy. So yeah, well done to you, Michelo.
Thank you.
And well, seeing as no, I'll tell you what. Before we talk to our special guest, let's just have a quick word on the man who finished P2 tonight. 6 seconds worth of penalties, but of course, with his title rival DNFing from this race, it seems like this man is gonna be winning the overall title, and it's Night Owl, of course. Had a pretty solid race, some good ding-dong battles. Ultimately picked up 6 seconds of time pens, which has cost him the win today, but it doesn't matter to him. He is going to be the World Tour Series. No, he is going to be the Season 7 champion, overall Season 7 champion. So congratulations to Night Owl. And let's get all the joy out of this party as we look to console Cruiser. Are you there, Cruiser?
The response.
The silence speaks 1,000 words. F's in chat for Cruiser, and
oh.
Well then, that's not ideal.
Oh.
He's doing the okie dokie. Actually, he's doing the I can't connect. Oh no, he's joined on the Xbox app with no microphone. Right, this is going to be a really awkward end to the stream if we don't get at least one statement from the Ferrari driver.
Oh, here we go.
Good.
Good. Well then, on that note, yeah, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to be back with you guys. In the comms box, not many stickers tonight. We've just got the one, but it's going to finish off the inside track of Imola, which of course is the real life Grand Prix this weekend. However, that is all we've got time for tonight. I want to thank you all for watching. I have been your host, David Lolface. Joining me tonight,
Rosie R180.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in, and good night.
Thanks, guys.